the egg.
What is this place?
I'm not sure.
Grogan, look.
Who are you? We're looking for the worm.
You have eggs for eyes. What are you doing with that rope?
I'm feeling.
Grogan, I can't move.
Eggman, stop. Please stop.
He's tying our heads.
The Eggman plays and nurtures. He bathes and devours. The Eggman won't stop. The Eggman won't stop.
This feels...
Forever?
Is he older than the worm?
I don't know. But look at all the others spinning. Tied up. There must be millions.
Why?
They could barely breathe. We could barely breathe when we got here. He'd perch on the egg wire, electric red from the rust, and wait endlessly to spin searchers.
All it took was his hand. A little nudge. And here we go. Mark of an Eggman.
Mark of a god.
I keep thinking we really messed up. We killed those butter eyes, and then the river people. Those screams.
I'm sure in the butter world it evens out.
But you saw what happened.
I did saw it.
We didn't free them. We sentenced them to eternal torture and killed all those... You saw the eyes. They just started closing and falling.
It's what they wanted. They had seen everything. They would rather suffer than to...
To die eternally? They couldn't have seen the worm.
I don't know.
Based on what?
I don't know anymore.
If there are consequences in the other world, Grogan, we just don't know what they are.
And here we are then.
Here we are. You're tensing up.
Am I? I think I've made a terrible mistake. What if nothing good happened over there when I killed myself over here?
That's what you were banking on? Why'd you really do it then?
For the worm.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. I felt like I was trapped in this burning building. Like I was on the highest story about to burn alive. The longer I kept hiding from it, Skylar, the bigger the fire.
I knew you were in pain, but I didn't know you were in trouble, Grogan.
I know. After a while, I noticed this closed window. No, I mean, it was closed. And then it opened. I don't even remember how. It just happened. At some point, I just noticed it was open. And once I saw that, I realized I could jump. And that I didn't have to burn alive.
Through the window?
You would have done the same thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You've told me. You used to be there.
But that window never opened for me.
You remember that shrub at the party?
The one we hid behind?
Why were we even hiding?
Because we couldn't find a tree to hide behind.
I mean, why were we hiding at all?
You don't remember?
I can't.
It was a sleepover. There were those little flashlights.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Why did we have the flashlights?
They were party favors. And a few of the boys danced around.
They were naked, weren't they?
Yeah, they were dancing around naked. Sometimes I feel like they were only doing it because of the flashlights everyone else was shining.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know. We were 11. It was dark.
So, why were we hiding then?
Well, you remember Martel, right?
Of course I do.
He was one of the dancers.
We thought the aliens would come.
We thought the aliens would come. We thought that for sure they would come that night. We thought that it would be funny to take his clothes and throw them outside while he was dancing. And we thought that it would be funny if the aliens saw his clothes and take them to space.
That is funny.
So while Martel was dancing naked with the flashlights on him, we threw his clothes outside. I think he noticed and was not happy.
But he did have a penchant for being naked.
The aliens didn't come, though.
They didn't?
No, that's why the joke couldn't be played out. Martel got mad, we hid, and the rest is history.
How can you even hide behind a shrub? It's so nostalgic.
Which gives you up right away, right? It's like the Eggman's hiding, waiting for us, and others like us.
Why would he? I don't think anyone would come if he hid. Would they? He doesn't do the waiting game, it's us. People come to the Eggman, spend time there, make it their home.
How could anyone live in a place like that?
It's a matter of fact.
What is?
The fact is, it's tough to find the Eggman. If you leave, you'll probably never find it again.
Why do you think the Eggman has so many hills?
So many hills, and we can't even run on them.
Has anyone?
I don't want this anymore.
Come on, keep spinning.
I can't see anything.
Don't worry. Echoes can tell you a lot about a place.
But there aren't any at the Eggman. I can't even hear my thoughts.
What's the last thing you remember hearing?
I can remember it vividly. My teeth. My teeth were all falling out like crumbling. And they made this sickening sound as they shattered.
In your dream last night?
Yeah,
It's because you don't eat enough.
I do.
You don't. You invented food, and you never even ate.
Because you gave me that gift.
And you took it to the grave. And I hate you.
Well, we're still spinning, and where is it getting us?
Closer to the worm.
I doubt that.
You can't let up now. We're so close.
I don't feel it. I especially don't feel it from him.
The Eggman?
Think about how long he's done this. How long he's had to carry all this, and for what? To spin the searchers? Most of them stay lost. Most of them die right here and never find anything. But he keeps doing it.
You know, before you did it, I always felt like you carried it for a very long time. I hate saying this, but I admired you for making it even that far.
I couldn't do it anymore.
But you have to right now, because you pulled me here, Grogan.
You carry it for so long that after some time you just think it's you. Not even that it's a part of you, but you. You as the sickness. That you without it barely exists. It's like as if I used to know who I was. And you know how bad my memory got from the treatment? I just can't remember what it was like before all this. Before the fire.
So the fire blinded you and you jumped?
No. The guy hiding from the fire. The one I used to be. I forgot who that was. He was even there. No, I was the building. I was the building, and I was burning anyway.
I'm not sure what to say. Your presence meant everything to me, and then you took it all away.
Not the food.
That's true. You gave the gift of food,
You gave me that gift.
and you took it to the grave, and I love you.
You remember that bench?
The one in Antietam?
How can I forget?
What was right by it?
That bridge.
Right! We crossed it for some reason to hide behind that bench.
You don't remember? Martel decided to go for a streak.
Right out in public, and we hid his clothes.
Well, we put them underground so that the underground monks could take them. We thought it'd be funny.
That is funny.
But they never did. Martel saw us, so we ran across the bridge and hid behind the bench for days.
Wow. Bridges are really preternatural, aren't they?
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Really? What does preternatural mean?
It means really big.
Oh. Bigger than the Eggman?
Probably not.
So you just cross a bridge and then you're at the Eggman?
That's what we did, isn't it?
I don't really remember. The Eggman's cold.
It's vast, too. Much bigger than you think.
How big do you think I think it is?
Not big enough. I only say that because we've been spinning for so long and it's hard to imagine.
Up on the hills or down in between, everywhere you look in the Eggman. Just spinning, but stuck.
Disgusting. Trying to conceive of things beyond when we can't even help ourselves. Disgusting and weak.
Maybe it's all we have.
Maybe we're weak.
You think there's nothing beyond the Eggman.
No. I think we spin, and there's also nothing right here. Nothingness. Beyond that, only the worm.
If that were true, how could we be here? You didn't say anything. You just killed yourself. You just did it.
Seemed like the better option.
Then telling me? Being burned alive, you mean?
I just couldn't tell you. It was my fault. The burning, it was
I'm
my
sure
fault.
there was guilt, but
No. But not in the way you mean. Not in the way that I felt guilty, that I'm depressed, or anything like that. The burning was my fault. All I had to do was learn how to stomach it.
you're better than that. You shouldn't have to stomach it.
I'd carried it for so long. It hurt so much. I wanted to do it for so long.
You stopped talking to me. You just stopped.
I needed to do it myself. I wanted to be stronger before I saw you, before I saw anyone. I hope you know I wanted to do that. For my family and for you. And then I stopped with the treatment. If I hadn't, then it wasn't me. Then I would be weak.
That's just not true.
And I didn't want to be weak. I saw how everyone around me was weak. No different than me, wasting their lives, living in emptiness. Except it didn't seem to bother them. And I started to judge them. I was judging this weakness, this disgusting weakness. I see it in everyone. It's like a plague, and I thought, I can do it. I can hide it too. The more I tried to hide it, the more I judged. I hated everyone, and it burned. The more I judged, the more it burned. So there I am, on the highest story, burning alive.
So what were you?
The only thing that was me after a while was the fire.
That's not true. Because then it can't hurt.
Yes, it can.
It feels like years since we started.
He just keeps watching us. I'm feeling.
Come on. Not even in my wildest dreams did I think we'd get this far, Growing.
He must dream all the time. And this must be it. Hey, we stopped spinning. Hold me.